have to record. Oh, it is. Okay. Um, Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit. Thank you so very much for joining me for day one of the spring Navaratri, the 9 nights of the Divine Mother. Thank you so very much for joining me. Please feel free to say hello using the chat function on the bottom of your screen. So today is going to be an introduction to the pujas for the next few days. Also, the nature of the pujas we're going to be doing. And we're also going to be starting out with a short Kali puja for the first of the great wisdom goddesses, the Dasha Mahavidyas. So I'm just going to read the information on what we're going to be doing the next few days. For Spring Navaratri, the 9 days of Mother Divine 2025, Yamajit, that's me, at Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, will share a recitation of the scripture, the Bijay Mantratmaka Tantra Durga Shaptasati. And this is a collection of 700 bij, or seed mantras, corresponding to the 700 verses of the Devi Mahatmya, also known as the Chandi Pat, or the Sri Durga Saptasati, or 700 verses to Ma Durga. The scripture will be shared during a series of live YouTube broadcasts beginning at noon on March 30th, that's today and now, and ending on April 7th. The Devi Mahatmya tells the story of several battles between the Divine Mother and numerous demons. Actually, these battles continuously take place within our own hearts and minds. They are the processing and transformation of our own inner demons. Those are the energies that block us from expressing our true potentials as conduits for the divine upon earth. The Bijay Mantratmaka Tantra Durga Saptasati conveys the same essence of the original scriptures and provides an opportunity for 9 deep meditations for purifying ourselves spiritually. The broadcast can be accessed on YouTube by typing Tridevi Chamunda Mandir with Yamajit into your website search engine. And if you're unable to join at the times that I specify, recordings will be available on the Tridevi Chamunda Mandir channel, which looks like 3 of you have already found. And a great time to watch these would be at sunset, and viewers are encouraged to participate in the meditations. Each broadcast will begin with a short opening puja to one of the Dasha Mahavidyas, the 10 great wisdom goddesses, and then I'll be leading you into chanting of the seed mantras for each day's chapters and sections. Participants will be encouraged to simply relax with closed eyes, breathe deeply, and let the vibrations of the scriptures carry your awareness to where it needs to be at the moment. All are welcome to join on YouTube or attend in person at our temple at 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado, 80219. So the broadcast schedule for Navaratri will go as follows. So today we're meeting at noon, and we'll be doing that at noon tomorrow, March 31st, and I'll be chanting the mantras for chapters 1 to 2 of the scripture. April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 4th. So Tuesday through Friday, we'll be starting at 7 p.m. Denver, Colorado time, and we'll be doing the mantras for 2 of the chapters each time. Then April 5th and April 6th, our pujas will again be at noon. Those will be for chapters 11 and 12. And then on April 7th, that'll be a Monday, that will be at 7 p.m. The final chapter and the closing prayers, the mantras for those sections of the scripture. So I hope that everybody will join us for what promises to be a most unique and profound spiritual experience during this very powerful time for the Divine Feminine. So Here's a copy of the scripture that I'll actually be reading from. This is the translation by Swami Satchidananda Sarasvati of Devi Mandir in California. And I'm going to read the introduction to this scripture before we begin. So there are three names associated with the texts of Durga, the Divine Mother Goddess. There's Durga Shaptasati, the Chandi Pat, and the Devi Mahatmaya. All these refer to the same text and the same goddess. Often people translate Durga Shaptasati as the 700 verses about Durga, although Shaptasati does not mean 700. Nowhere does it say 700 verses. Rather, it refers to offerings. So the count is as follows: 57 uvacha, where somebody says, 42 ardha sloka, half verses, 535 sloka, or full verses, 66 avadana, parts or pieces, such as namastasye, 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 namo namah, from chapter 5, which together total 700. Each of these offerings has a special vibration, and each vibration is expressed by its own bij or seed mantra. Most commonly, we say svaha after each offering while making an oblation to the fire. This bija mantramaka is also known as the Guya Bija Namavali, or secret verses and the list of names. A list of secret names or secret seed mantras of the Chandi Pat. They are the mantras that capture the essence of each offering in the Chandi. Each verse and every utterance from every character in the Chandi Pat has a unique bhavana, a special attitude that conveys the reader to the purity of the Divine Mother. The story is divided into three segments. The first tells about the balance between the demons, the thought demons, too much and too little, also known as Madhu and Kataba. Just how much do we want or need in order to maintain our vision of the Divine Mother? Too little, Kataba, will tell us to get more. Too much, Madhu, will say, get rid of the excess. What is the appropriate amount for our purpose? That is the first section. The middle section refers to how the great ego, the buffalo demon Mahisashura, sends his generals to attack everyone who is trying to give up selflessness in order to be still and silent. Want of resolution, wandering to and fro, and memories are some of the generals which cause us to remain servants of the ego. One by one, she cuts them down, defeats them in battle, and reminds us of our divine heritage so that we may live as gods and goddesses in a divine creation. The last section narrates the demise of two other thought demons, self-conceit and self-deprecation, or Shumba and Nishumba, who are constantly judging every event that occurs in our lives with thoughts as if, what's in it for me, as the major criteria. When we are freed from the domination of self-conceit and self-deprecation, all that remains is the self. And once again, it becomes a delight to live with the divine self, who always delights in the worship of divinity. The Bija Mantra Maka Tantra Durga Shaptasati Guya Bija Namavali, that's the full name of the scripture, captures the essence of every utterance of the Chandipat. It communicates the divine vibrations of every verse, every offering, and every step in the battle to purify ourselves until we are the individuals that we most highly respect. So, the seed mantras that I'm going to be sharing, this list of mantras, this Namavali, has been chanted by spiritual people such as the sadhus for probably thousands of years. It was finally published for the first time in 1967, and the most recent publication being in 2019, this particular version that I'll be sharing with you. If you look back at some of the earliest broadcasts on this channel, and actually this would be for Spring Namavali of 2020, when the channel was set up during the beginnings of the pandemic, you'll find me reciting the verses of the Chandi as a meditation. So today's meditation will center around some introductory verses to this scripture, which I'm going to, I'll be chanting both in Sanskrit and in English. And then we'll be going into the list of seed mantras associated with the verses that are the opening prayers to the Chandi. So these are verses like the Devi Kavacham, the armor of the goddess, the Argala Stotram, the praise that unfastens the bolt. And these beginning verses, before we get into the full story behind the scripture, they're designed to lift a curse which is upon this scripture. And that curse is short, kind of short and simple. It's basically you go into doing the sadhana associated with this scripture with the wrong frame of mind, with the wrong attitude, it's not going to work for you. And so doing these opening verses, these opening chants, these opening prayers really help in putting yourself in the right frame of mind, establishing the right sankalpa, the right intention for doing the sadhana, so that truly you can truly benefit from it, and it will truly help you become an instrument of the divine in helping all other sentient beings. I'd like to say namaste to Crazy You, and it says you've started your own Crazy Wisdom channel on YouTube at the beginning of the okay, and I'm going to definitely look up your channel and check it out. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I want to say namaste to anyone who else will be joining at this time, and also anybody who will be watching the recordings in the future. Again, welcome and namaste. So let's go ahead and begin. I'd like to invite you to sit in a comfortable position where your back can be straight so your breath can be full. And I invite you to look upon our altar with a relaxed gaze. And let's begin by just doing some deep, slow yogic breathing. Taking some time to ground and to center and to prepare for the workings that we're about to do. Letting go of the cares and the concerns of the day, the thoughts of yesterday, and the worries of tomorrow. With each out breath, just let those go. Just let them drop away. They'll still be there if you want them afterwards. If you really want them. And breathe in an increased sense of relaxation with each inhalation. And also a willingness to just be present in this moment. Opening yourself up to the Divine Mother's energies. And focusing your breath and your attention on your heart center. I invite you to think about some issue in your life that at this time is ready for healing, or for resolution, or transformation. Just think of that issue and what it involves. And what would it look like to have that issue resolved or healed? What messages come with it? What would it feel to have that resolved? And then if it feels right, I invite you to take a moment and make silently to yourself a personal intention, a personal sankalpa, surrounding the healing or resolution or transformation of that issue. Just a short, simple sentence you can repeat to yourself. And let this be your intention for these 9 days of the Divine Mother. And repeat that intention silently to yourself 3 times. And know by making this intention and taking part in today's puja and the next 8 pujas, you're taking a very strong step in that resolution, in that healing, in that transformation. And so I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. And we're going to begin this practice by chanting 3, actually make it 4 seed mantras. The syllable Om, Aing, Hreem, and Kreem. The 4 great seed syllables of the Divine Mother in really all of her forms. So let's make a nice deep inhale for Om. Om. Inhale, Aing. Inhale, Hreem. And finally, Kreem, the Bij mantra of Ma Kali. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly open your eyes and let your hands just rest comfortably on your knees. Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmade Pundarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavistam Gatopiva Yashmade Pundarikaksham Sabhyabhyanta Sushi Om Shuklam Bharadhanam Vishnum Seshivanam Shatobhajam Prasnavananam Dayat Sava Vigno Pasantaye Jai Ganesha Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshvara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guru Namah Jai Guru Om Trayambakam Yajamaye Sagandim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva bandhanan michur mukshiyamamritat Om Namah Shivaya Om Jayanti Mangalakali Bhadrakali Kapalani Durga Shama Shiva Datri Svasvadana Mostute Jayatvam Devi Chamunde Jayabhutita Harani Jaya Savagate Devi Kalaratri Namostute Jai Makali Om Krim Kalake Nama 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 Jai Ma Kali Jai Ma Chamunda Jai Ma Kali Jai Ma Durga Jai Ma Devi Namo Namah. So for our meditation, the beginning of our scripture, I invite you to again sit comfortably. Let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. You're welcome to meditate upon our altar, looking upon your screen with a relaxed gaze, or you're welcome to close your eyes, but either way, breathe deeply and just allow the mantras to guide your consciousness to where it needs to be. Bija mantratmaka tantra durga shapta sati gyo bija namavali Adishaktiye nama. We bow to the foremost energy. Sri Tantra Durga Shapta Sati, the respected integration of the 700 verses of She Who Removes All Difficulties. Vivesvarim Vishvamanin Virupadma Jnanahandrim Vimala Varapam Sasvat Prasanani Karuna Vataran Tantra Svarupana Janamani Durgam. We bow to the reliever of difficulties, to the ruler of the universe, to she who embodies the universe, to she who destroys corruption and ignorance, whose intrinsic nature is pure or without blemish, to the eternally pleasing incarnations of compassion, and to she whose intrinsic nature is to weave things together. Chidanandarupe Harisya Devandai Shadamanda Nasye Jagad Biti Nasye Chidananda De Tvancha Tantrasvarupe Nyanam Pahidinan Tarvachave Hirnam, the form of infinite consciousness and bliss, who is praised by Vishnu and others, who always smiles gently in delight, who destroys the fears of the world and whose intrinsic nature moves people toward weaving together consciousness and bliss. Protect your children who are in despair, who always offer your praise. Svayan Haidvanyanatimata Charirandayad Harite Viche Tantriktan Manda Budhirnyan Syatsamata, who is unknown to Vishnu, Shiva, Swayambhu, even unknown to herself, the unknowable mother whose activities demonstrate compassion. The intelligent people who recite these stories delight in the increase of their capacity. Tatyapyambalolo Pakarea Lokecharetam Vadamya Kinchit Prasidam Tava Priranava Bavad Hetuputa Madhye Ridbabije Mahadeve Durga. In this way, the mother who benefits, to whom recites her stories and makes even some her glorious activities known, her great, O great goddess who removes difficulties, you are the cause of all beings and motivation of all action. I offer our heart to you in praise. We offer our hearts to you in praise. Jai Ma Devi, Jai Ma Durga, Jai Ma Kali. So now begins the seed mantras for the opening prayers to the Durga Shaptasati. I'll be offering a flower petal for each name. Om Aing Bloom Namah. Om Aing Tam Namah. Om Aing Hrim Namah. Om Aing Shram Namah. Om Aing Shlom Namah. Om Aing Krem Namah. Om Aing Fram Namah. Om Aing Lom Namah. Om Aing Shlom Namah. Om Aing Nom Namah. Om Aing Stream Namah. Om Aing Prum Nama. Om Aing Shroom. Nama. Om Aing Jam. Nama. Om Aing Baum. Nama. Om Aing Om. Nama. Iti Tantrarupam Rakri Shuktam. Here ends the tantric form of the praise of the night of duality. I invite you now to join in chanting the Navarna mantra Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundai Viche. Or you're also welcome to just meditate quietly. Om Aing Rim Klim Chamundai Viche. 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 Jema. 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 Feeling the powers of the mantras, the B syllables. Taking a moment, breathing deeply, meditating quietly, and integrating those energies into your being. And feel them going toward your sankalpa, towards your intention. Jema. 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 Om Sava Mangala Mangalye Shiva Svada Sadike Saranye Trambake Devi Narayane Namostute. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Asutoma Sadgamaya Tamashoma Jyotirgamaya Mrituma Mritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sana Vavatu Sanao Bunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Mavidvidyavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Tatsatom. Jai Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Ma Devi. Jai Ma Durga. Jai Ma Kali. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma. So I invite you to bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Acknowledging the presence of that Divine Mother within yourself, as well as surrounding you, knowing it is there to guide you always. And take a moment to also give gratitude to yourself for taking part in this practice, and affirming that you'll join me for the remaining 8 of these broadcasts. Further build those positive energies towards your intention. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. Thank you so much for joining me. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. So, namaste to Crazy Yogi, to Natalie, to Kim, and Shraddha as well. Make sure I pronounced it right. It's joining us live. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's meditation. I look forward to you joining me at noon on Monday, where we'll do the Bij mantras, the seed mantras for the first 2 chapters of the Chandi Pat, the Devi Mat Maya. And those will be the stories of how the Divine Mother intervened so that the creation of the universe could indeed take place. And we'll also begin the chapter behind the stories, the chapters behind Mahishasura, the buffalo demon, and how he was slain and really transformed by the Divine Mother. So until then, Jai Ma, and thank you again. Have a wonderful day ahead, a wonderful night ahead, and look forward to you joining me tomorrow. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Thank you.